My wife demanded, "You'll sleep on the couch until you apologize," after accusing me of cheating her friend. I said okay. 3 weeks later, I turned the guest room into my bachelor pad. It all started because my wife Sarah found a text on my phone from her best friend Nicole. The message said, "Thanks for last night, you're the best." Sarah saw it while I was in the shower and completely lost her mind. She was waiting for me when I walked out of the bathroom, threw my phone at my chest so hard it left a mark, started screaming about how she knew something was going on between me and Nicole, how we'd been acting weird around each other at the barbecue last weekend. I tried to explain, but she wouldn't let me talk. Her face was red and she was crying, saying I ruined our marriage and our family. I just stood there in my towel, dripping wet, trying to process what was happening. The truth was so simple it was almost embarrassing. Nicole had asked me to help her plan a surprise birthday party for Sarah. That's it. That's the whole story. I'd been texting Nicole for 2 weeks, coordinating the guest list, the cake, the decorations. The thanks for last night text was because I'd spent 3 hours after work blowing up balloons at Nicole's apartment while Sarah thought I was at the gym. The party was supposed to be that Saturday, but Sarah wouldn't let me explain. Every time I opened my mouth, she'd cut me off with another accusation. She said the couch was my new bed, until I admitted what I did and apologized. I said okay, not because I was guilty, but because I knew the truth would come out in 4 days at her own surprise party. I figured I'd sleep on the couch until Saturday. She'd feel terrible when she realized the truth, and we'd laugh about it later. Day 1 on the couch was rough. My back hurt and the cushions smelled like our dog. Sarah walked past me in the morning without saying a word, just grabbed her coffee and left for work. Day 2, she started making comments. "Must be nice sleeping alone without any guilt keeping you up." I didn't respond, just kept waiting for Saturday. Day 3, she told her mom I cheated. Her mom called me and cursed me out for 20 minutes straight. I couldn't defend myself without ruining the surprise, so I just took it. By day 4, Sarah had told basically everyone we knew. Her sister sent me a nasty text. Her coworkers were apparently talking about what a terrible husband I was. Nicole called me panicking, asking if we should just cancel the party and tell Sarah the truth. I said no, we'd come too far. Saturday was 2 days away. The party happened exactly as planned. 30 people hiding in Nicole's living room. Sarah walked in thinking we were just having dinner with Nicole and her husband. Everyone jumped out screaming surprise. Sarah burst into tears. Happy tears at first, then confused tears when she saw the banner I'd painted myself. Then she looked at me standing next to the cake I'd ordered from her favorite bakery. The same bakery she'd mentioned wanting a cake from like 3 years ago. Nicole pulled out her phone and showed Sarah every single text between us. 2 weeks of party planning, guest list discussions, arguments about whether to get chocolate or vanilla frosting. Sarah's face went completely white. She looked at me, then at Nicole, then back at me. I just stood there holding the cake knife, waiting. She pulled me into the hallway and apologized. Said she felt terrible and couldn't believe she'd accused me of something so awful. Asked if we could just forget the whole thing happened. I said no. I told her she'd humiliated me to her entire family without even letting me explain. Her mom still thought I was a cheater. Her sister blocked me on everything. Her coworkers probably told their friends. She said she'd fix it, tell everyone the truth. I said the damage was already done. When we got home that night, I grabbed my pillow from the couch and walked straight to the guest room. Sarah asked what I was doing. I said I was giving her what she wanted. Space. Over the next 3 weeks, I turned that guest room into my own space. Brought in a TV, a mini fridge, my gaming setup, put a lock on the door, started doing my own laundry, and cooking my own meals. Sarah tried apologizing almost every day, left notes under my door, made my favorite dinners, hoping I'd eat with her. I stayed polite, but distant, said I needed time to process being called a cheater by my own wife. Her mom eventually called to apologize after Sarah told her the truth. I accepted the apology but told her it would take a while before things felt normal again. Same with her sister. Sarah finally broke down one night and asked if I wanted a divorce. I said no. I said I wanted her to understand what it felt like to be accused of something you didn't do and not be believed. We're in couples therapy now. The guest room is back to being a guest room, but I kept the mini fridge.